Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with allthingsbbq.com, and today I want to show you how to make Baconnaise. Baconnaise is exactly what it sounds like. Mayonnaise made with bacon fat and bacon bits and a few other really great things. It's honestly a pretty simple condiment. It's got a ton of flavor and it's great for any time you're making burgers, sandwiches, whatever you'd put mayonnaise on, this is gonna make it better. So we're gonna start this off with 1 pound of bacon that we're gonna dice down. The more we dice it down, the easier it is to render that fat out. So this is gonna go directly in a cold skillet, and we're going to transfer this over to the side burner to slowly render out the fat in the bacon. Today we're cooking on the Napoleon P500 gas grill. Just gonna be utilizing the side burner to render down this bacon. While that bacon's cooking away, we've cleaned up the work surface and going to mince about 1 tablespoon of fresh chives. But this has been cooking away over low heat for the last 10 minutes or so. Bacon's all the way crispy, so we've rendered out as much fat as we can. Let's go strain it off. So the plan here is we're gonna use as much bacon fat as we get out of this pound, which is probably gonna be pushing 3/4 of a cup. And then we need to get to 1.5 cups total fat to make our mayonnaise. So we're gonna top this off with avocado oil. But whether it's 1/2 cup or 3/4 of a cup, somewhere in that range, you're gonna be good. You just need 1.5 cups total. And this oil is gonna actually be a lot easier to work with to create the mayonnaise, but we're still getting the bacon flavor. Now our bacon's gonna go into the food processor so we can break it down even further, because I wanna work about 1/4 cup of this into the finished Baconnaise. So you can see how fine it's broken down now. Like I said, we're gonna save 1/4 cup of this to work into the sauce, into the Baconnaise. The rest of it, just throw it in the fridge. You can throw it in with your eggs or put it on top of a salad or something. But the oil's cooled down to just above room temperature now, I would say. You just don't want it super hot. If that oil's too hot, it's gonna cook the egg, so we don't want that. We have little egg chunks in our Baconnaise. Now the egg yolks are the base, but we're gonna add to that about 1 tablespoon of our Coslic's market mustard. Maybe a little much. We'll also need a little bit of lemon juice. We'll do about 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. And now we're ready to slowly start drizzling in our bacon fat and avocado oil mixture. So now what we're doing is we're creating an emulsion. We're combining watery stuff with fatty stuff, and we have to do it slowly to get that emulsion started. But once it's started, we can add the oil a little bit faster. So at first we're just going, a few drops at a time. If you see it separating at all, like if I was to pour too much and now you can see how it's separated, just give it a nice vigorous whip. Don't try adding any more yet, and then go back to adding your slow stream. So now we're starting to see it thicken up. It's gonna be a little bit more stable, which means that I can add my oil just a little bit quicker. But if at any point, again, you get ahead of yourself and start to see separation, slow down and whisk that out before you keep adding more. Just about there now. There it is. It's thickened up with that mayonnaise consistency. If you wanted to, you could stop right here. Just add a little salt and seasoning, but we're gonna doctor it up a little bit more than that. So we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of our Cattleman's Grill Lone Star brisket rub. Get some salt, pepper, garlic, and celery seed in there. We're also gonna add that tablespoon of chives that we chopped up earlier. Got our 1/4 cup of bacon bits. And then finally, just a little splash of apple cider vinegar for that tangy. I'm talking like 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. You can do this to taste. All right, let's get a taste. Oh man, that's good. Definitely taste the bacon right away. But what's really cool about this is there's so much fat involved in a condiment like this, and mayonnaise or Baconnaise. All the tanginess from the mustard, the lemon juice, the apple cider vinegar totally offsets that. But there's so much fat in there that it just coats your mouth, so you're getting the flavor all over the place. All right, I'm not just gonna let you stare at a bowl full of Baconnaise. Let's put together a little BLT. I'm gonna go throw a couple slices of bread on the grill to crisp them up. Load up our Baconnaise on our toasted bread. I'm just gonna utilize the rest of that bacon, our bacon bits that we chopped up. And we get some freshness from our heirloom tomatoes. A little butter lettuce right on top. A little more Baconnaise on the other side. Boom, BLT. What a wonderfully rated sandwich. I mean that it's not overrated, it's not underrated. Just a solid sandwich, the BLT. The freshness with the fattiness of the Baconnaise. Baconnaise takes it to a whole new level. And I love the tanginess of the Baconnaise. You really do get that lemon. It comes through. That splash of the apple cider vinegar, the mustard. It's not just all fat, it's not just all heavy, especially when you mix it with fresh stuff like lettuce and tomatoes on nice bread. That's a great lunch any day. Well, that does it for Baconnaise. When you've got this whipped up at home, go ahead and throw it in a container, stick it in the fridge. You want to keep it cold because that bacon fat does want to melt, so keep it cold. It's probably good in there for a couple weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out allthingsbbq.com for all the products featured in today's video. If you have any questions or comments, or there's anything you'd like to see me cook, let me know in the comment section down below, and let's be good to one another. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to allthingsbbq.com/thesauce. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.